Right, we're in business. Seems to go in this way. Right, we're in. We're in. After all them years, that's the first time it's had any heat. So, everything's closed. Them rubber feet really work. It's a heavy machine. Right, let's give it a go. I'll come back when we start getting some pressure because we might be 4 or 5 minutes here just waiting. So I'll come back shortly. At the moment, absolutely nothing. It's only just gone in. Seems to be coughing and spluttering a bit, but I do like these original burners. I'll probably run it on Bix quite a lot, but I do like original burners on all the models. I've got some really old models with the nice burners. Anyway. Lovely chimney. Anyway, while we're waiting, guys, if you like this sort of thing, do like and subscribe. I'm into all my old-fashioned, old-type engines. Flame heater there, Ryder Ericsson there, another Ryder Ericsson there, Stirling engine there, along with Fred. And this is my hobby, so I'm intending to do more. So if we like this sort of thing, there will be much more coming. And this one will be, when I get a nice engine, they don't sit on the shelf and never get used. I do what I call a maintenance run, where once a month, at one point or another, I just run them. Bit of a drip there, hence the tray. See, the tray looks still got polystyrene in there. There's a bit of a drip coming out there. It says on the instructions it runs on 1.1 bar. I've noticed a few of the other guys doing the reviews on them. Seems to get a few drips, and I think the whistle area seems to leak on some, even when they're new. So bedding in a bit. It's obviously not running. I don't know if that's an open position or closed position, but I would imagine that's a closed position. Maybe that's closed position. I think that's... We'll see. We'll see. Not much going on there yet, so... But that was what that tray is for. So they must know that that happens. I think in this position, I think that pump's going to pump into there and it don't go through there. But obviously I'm not using the pump. So I'll keep it in that position. There's plenty of water in there, so a few drips is not going to hurt. Lovely pump. Everything about it is lovely. This big old crank, huge crank. It's all oiled now. I've got some toys. I can run it on some toys. He's got a little bit of a leak there. Where's that leak sign out? I'll have to look into that. Still dripping. I do wonder if that's how that's the whistle. Yeah, a few little drips there, but oh, not something that really worries me. There's a lot of water in there. There's hardly a few drips coming out. The sight glasses are good, so you can see what's going on. They said in the instructions that the pump is designed. There's the pump's dripping there. I'll put that on there. There's water coming out of that pump. I wasn't expecting that. I thought the water was supposed to get drawn in from that. I thought that's where the pump draw the water in, and it comes out through here. Need to read the instructions again. Yes, dripping a lot now. Probably what's bedding in. Well, I would imagine that's closed. It doesn't look it because it's dripping. I'm not sure. But still not much happening on there, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I will. You can hear some you can hear the steam coming through. I think that's a bit early yet. Close that. Bit early yet. Impatient again as usual. Made in Hungary. Here's a made in Hungary. Been very well machined. Everything about it's lovely. Everything about it's lovely. Like all machines, you learn their. They've all got their good bits and their bad bits. I like the look at the flywheel design. Like something like the originals. Even on the inside of the flywheels. And up the side of the crankshaft mounts. Beautiful. Yeah, got a bit of a leak there. Might want tightening up underneath there because I've got that little spanner. I can tighten it out a bit. There's no dramas. A bit early still. I'll come back when there's a bit more pressure. Right, I've decided to connect the water pump up. What I didn't want was the water pump running dry, just in case it was. I'll have to read the manual again, but I'm not sure if that water pump is pumping all the time anyway. So I decided to connect it up. No matter what position that's in, if it does start trying to take water, it will get what it's looking for, without running dry. I didn't want water pumps running dry. So let's have a look. we should have they're dead handy, them sight, you know, sight glasses, even though it's not glass, you know what I mean. Because if one of them mushrooms goes out, I've had that happen on other machines, one of them mushrooms goes out, you know, I had one machine, it's taken a long time to get up to pressure, and one of them gone out. Yeah, so once I've run this, I think the spirit and the water is designed to run for about 15 minutes. It says 15-20 minutes. I'll be keeping an eye on the water because we're about halfway there, and I know there's plenty of spirit there, so a little bit of bubbles around here. That probably what's taken out and bedding in. There's a few bubbles around. You wouldn't expect that, would you, from a brand new machine? But I suppose because it's from 2004, that's not seating properly. Well, it's taken out a bit of like lapping in, really, like a valve. Oh, he's going. He's away. Wasn't expecting that. What about that? What about that? What a beauty. What a beauty. Look at that big crankshaft. Running on hardly any pressure. What's that going on there? There's something going on there. There's a little bit of water coming out of that. So that should be soon. Hopefully, I think he's taking it out of there, running around and putting it back in. Every little condensation container's working. There's no mess anywhere. It does come with this tray, but it would be splashing. That's supposed to go under there, but it'll be splashing everywhere. That little tray, that little jar was off of Amazon, £10. I drilled a hole inside, hole in the top. It's got a screw top, it's brass, and it was, I think they call it, it was like a tea sugar container. So it's a nice smart little thing. But here we go, the main event. This is the main event. I'd like to see how slow I can get them. It's a fraction more. You can play with the speed when the pressure's up, and the pressure's not really up yet, so when I'm turning it down to slow it down, there's not really enough pressure to do that. But what a beautiful machine. I put a question on one of the forums. Do I steam it or do I not steam it? And I always had intentions of steaming it. It was never going to sit there and run on air. It's a steam engine, not an air engine, it's a steam engine. This is how it's supposed to be. And water pump's working. You can see it's so it must take it anyway and then runs out here. And I think so that's quite warm, that work. I think if I so now the pump should be putting into the boiler. Stuck out there. You can hear that take up the strain. And it says there that the pump is designed only to fill to the maximum level. So I don't know if that water level should go down now. But we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. All about that, guys. Let's see if there's any pressure there. The pressure's coming up a little bit. I wonder if I can slow that down a bit now. Still needs that bit more pressure. It hasn't run in yet, is it? No, it's all got a bed in. This is the first time it's ever run. Well, it might have run. Someone might have run it on air. I would imagine they've run it on air. That water's gone. Look. So I'll start recycling that now. It took that water. Pump's definitely working. I like that. I think it's the first machine I've ever had where the pump's worked. So that's good. They might work on the other machines, but I don't test them enough. A lot of the time, all these are all scaled up and the handles don't work. I like this. I like this a lot. A bit too slow. So smooth. So smooth. Yeah, that's recycling now. So it's drawing it out there and putting it straight back in because that took that and used up well. Put that back in there. So that's a lovely way of refilling the boiler. Yeah, that little pot's working fine. Saves all the mess. Right, guys, that's it for today. You've seen the first ever steaming of this beautiful machine. I've been waiting as long as you have, to be honest. But this one stays in the house. You don't go down a workshop. I'll pull the. In fact, I'll do that now. I'll pull the burner out, how it says. With the little. And cover that up, how it says. And like that. It was hot. And that should. No, it says actually. It's just extinguished it straight away. Very good. Very good. What it says is actually let it burn itself out. So I might really like that. Just let it burn itself out. There's not much left in it. Look at that. I'm really pleased with that. Who wouldn't be? Absolutely beautiful. Right, do like and subscribe, guys. You'll be seeing this run again. Cheers.